We're now joined by a brand new Christian singer-songwriter, Joy Whitlock. Joy, thanks so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
And you have a brand new album, is that right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your testimony and how that related to you getting started singing and songwriting.
Well, I was raised as a minister's daughter, grew up in church. The first 24 years of my life, I can honestly say that I was lost. I know for a fact that I didn't know who Jesus was. I knew the gospel. I knew all of the traditional Bible stories. But I just didn't feel a need for Jesus in my life. So I spent the first 24 years of my life just honestly being a wretched person and doing all kind of things to just feel the emptiness that was inside of me, because I was completely empty without Jesus. So about the age of 24, it was around the time that The Passion of the Christ came out, and my mother had seen the movie already. She came to visit in Memphis and asked me to go with her. I don't know why I went, because anything Christian usually made me jumpy, from
Sure.
music to sitting in church. I didn't want anything to do with it, so I really don't know why I went. But I go, and from the very first scene of the movie, which is Christ in the Garden of Gethsemane before they come to arrest him, my heart just broke. I had never felt a grief and a sorrow like that in my life. I had honestly never thought or felt anything for anyone but myself. And so my heart was just broken for those entire 2 hours. And I can honestly say that I understand what Christ means when he says that we are blind, and that he restores our sight and gives us sight, because it literally felt like someone had wiped scales from my eyes, and I clearly understood the gospel and who Jesus was, and I accepted Jesus Christ in the theater seat.
So can we say that because of maybe Mel Gibson then, you got all these great songs now? Or I'm just teasing you. Behind the Passion.
I would like to shake his hand, yeah, I would.
So how does that relate then to the songs that you write now? Because your parents have to be excited. You've made this career choice to be involved in Christian music. But talk about some of the songs and some of the themes behind your music.
Well, before I knew who Christ was and accepted him into my life, I was a musician. I would play in bars and places around the Mid-South. So I was already into music, and I wrote about just things that happened in my life. And so when I met Christ, it was just natural for me to write about that change in my life. And so the album is called God and a Girl, and it's about the first 4 years that I knew Christ, and just all that entails change and struggle and having to let go of things, and that hurting a lot sometimes. And so that's kind of the theme of the album, is just the first 4 years of my life knowing Christ and what that looked like.
So how can somebody who wants to learn more about you or your music, how can they find out more?
You can go to joywhitlock.com or myspace.com/joywhitlock. And that's it, yeah.
Can they download the album from iTunes, or go to, is it Barnes & Noble? Where can they find the music?
Just about any online music store, iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby. I think I'm even on eBay now, so I've hit eBay.
How about that? All right, well, Joy, thanks so much for coming on. Joy Whitlock.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks.
She said, girl, you shine so bright, just like the morning star. If you ever burn out, you leave us in the dark. But mother, I'm not feeling so bright. I don't want to disappoint you, but everything has changed. I'm not the girl I should be, and who I am time won't go away. I never knew my colors would fade. Could you speak a little louder? 'Cause I can't hear. For all the voices that are shouting in my ear. Tonight you're not reaching me with a whisper. Oh, suffering Savior, my visions become small. Your body on a cross is just a picture on my wall. There's 1,000 ways to break your heart. I found them all. So fight for me, break my stride. The best of me has lost, and the rest of me hides. Let your mercy find me while I'm still alive. Could you speak a little louder? 'Cause I can't hear. For all the voices that are shouting in my ear. Tonight you're not reaching me. Could you speak a little louder? Could you speak a little louder? Could you speak a little louder? Could you speak a little louder to me? Could you speak a little louder? 'Cause I can't hear. For all the voices that are shouting in my ear. Tonight you're not reaching me. Could you speak a little louder? 'Cause I can't hear. For all the voices that are shouting in my ear. Tonight you're not reaching me with a whisper.